For 12 years, every evening at exactly 7 o'clock, a 16-year-old boy walked to the end of Maple Street. His name was Ethan. He always carried a small backpack. He never spoke to anyone, and every night, he stood in front of an old red door. He looked at it for exactly 1 minute. Then, he quietly walked away. The strange part was, there was no house behind the door. Only the door remained. The building had been destroyed years ago. People in the town often watched him. Some believed he was crazy. Others thought he was waiting for someone. But no one knew the truth. One afternoon, a young journalist named Olivia visited the town. She was looking for unusual stories. When she heard about the mysterious boy, she became curious. The next evening, she secretly followed Ethan. She watched him stand in front of the old red door. Exactly 1 minute, not a second longer. Then he turned around. Olivia finally stopped him. "Excuse me, can I ask why you come here every day?" Ethan looked nervous. "I'm sorry, I can't tell anyone." Then he walked away. Olivia wasn't ready to give up. The next day, she visited the town library. An old newspaper caught her attention. The headline read, "Fire destroys family home, 1 person missing." The article was 12 years old. The address was Maple Street. Olivia continued reading. A family had lived there. The parents escaped, but their 5-year-old daughter was never found. Her body was never discovered. The article ended with 1 sentence. Her older brother refused to believe she was gone. Olivia froze. The older brother was Ethan. That evening, Olivia returned to Maple Street. This time, she didn't hide. She stood beside Ethan. For a long moment, neither of them spoke. Finally, Ethan whispered, "My little sister loved this red door. She painted it with my father. Every day after school, she waited for me here." His voice became quiet. "The day of the fire, I promised her I'd come home early. But I stayed to play football with my friends. When I arrived, the house was burning. I never saw her again." He looked at the old door. "I promised myself I would return every day, in case she ever came back." Olivia felt tears in her eyes. "But Ethan, it's been 12 years. He nodded. "I know, but promises don't disappear." The story was published in Olivia's newspaper. Within days, millions of people read it online. Many left messages for Ethan. Some called him brave, others called him foolish. But one message stood out. It came from another town. A woman wrote, "I think I know something about the little girl." The police reopened the case. The woman explained that 12 years earlier, her family had found a frightened little girl wandering alone on a highway. The child couldn't remember her name. She had burns on her arm. She was taken to an orphanage. Later, she was adopted by another family. No one connected her to the fire. The police searched the old records. The age matched. The scars matched. Even the date matched. There was only one way to know. A DNA test was arranged. 3 weeks later, Ethan sat quietly inside the police station. His hands were shaking. A young woman walked into the room. She was 17 years old. She looked just as nervous. Neither of them spoke. The officer smiled. "The DNA results are positive. You are brother and sister." For a moment, the room became completely silent. Then, Ethan slowly walked toward her. She looked into his eyes. "I don't remember much," she whispered, "but I remember a red door." Tears rolled down Ethan's face. He hugged his little sister for the first time in 12 years. A few months later, the town built a small memorial where the old house once stood. The red door remained, not as a symbol of sadness, but as a symbol of hope. People from different cities came to see it. They left flowers, letters, and promises of their own. Every year, on the anniversary of the fire, Ethan and his sister stood together in front of the red door. Not because they were waiting anymore, but because some promises lead us back to the people we love.